Alright, everybody. How is everybody? This is your Final Fantasy Lover 529 here. Here back with more of the Outer Worlds. Last time, we met Felix. Someone else, I can't remember their name. And they joined our crew, and we got the Sambot up and running. And now, we also got ourselves a nav chip, so... And we were in the middle of another side quest, so let's get into that. Today is Thursday, January 31st, the last day of the year. I hope y'all have a great New Year's.
Mock apple cider. A hard cider for a hard life.
Alright. So let's have a look at our journal real quick. Weapons voice. Alright.
Gracious. What do
You mentioned the groundbreakers outside of the board's control?
That's right, dear. The only independent station in the colony. That's us. Though for how long, I can't say. That all depends on Miss Junlei.
Junlei! Miss Junlei?
Chief Junlei Tennyson. Used to be she was chief engineer before her mama passed, and she took the helm. She's neck deep in the ship guts by day, slap fighting with the board by night.
Matter. I don't think she's up to the task.
Then what are you asking me about her for?
I'm curious what you think about her.
Bit straight-laced for my tastes, but that's just her nature. She's fierce, too. A fighter. And between you and me, I think the fight's starting to wear on her.
How do you mean?
The board can't abide a community that won't bend to its will.
Back to my
Go
other
right
question.
ahead, sweetheart.
Well, okay,
Ask the common folk, and they'll tell you it's on account of all the monsters on Monarch desperate to gobble you up. Because that's what the board tells them, you see.
in this party chat, you
I
mong
think they made
make
some
me.
fool mistake that would make them look bad to the rest of the colony.
I don't
And
want
they're
it.
trying to hide the evidence.
What makes you think that?
Those board folk are real prideful-like. Never want you looking behind the curtain, lest you see their derrieres. But old Gladys knows the score. The whole colony's not much more than a diorama, showcasing one board screw-up after another. That's why we gotta keep them from getting their grubby mitts on Groundbreaker. She's our mess.
But yes, hello there, Zalex. How are you doing? Are there still people down there?
Probably. Every once in a while, we get these snippets of radio chatter. Edna shows them to me. Some man hooting and hollering about the light in us all. Claims he's transmitting from
Thanks for your time.
It's all
Let's see what you got for
when a
sale.
charming copper
Screw it. I'll take it. Don't need that. Don't need that. There we go. Junk has been sold. Well, better go. Oh, Chad, Cat, I have some more. Can I have some more Doritos? Look here, look, listen. Who is that? How you doing, Chad? Ah. Well, anyway, let's hop into that party chat with Tom and Zalex and get them on here. Yeah, sorry, fuck yourself, you bitch. Big shame.
You're here for this week's magazine club meeting.
DSP screenshots. All right, you. How you doing?
Please tell me you're not the reason Black Hole Birdie shaved his head in the last pennant match.
Well, Mr. Holcomb did win his pennant, didn't he? But that's not what you wanted to talk about, is it, dear? Anytime, sweetheart.
Yeah. But I myself am doing great DSP screenshots. I haven't seen you in the chat for a long ass time.
I found a handsome...
Let's see. What exactly am I looking to buy exactly? Okay, what the hell am I buying? Hold on.
Hello everybody, this is your Final Fantasy Lover 529 here.
I've got a lovely little...
Alright.
Dude, I just woke up, by the way.
Well, good morning. More like good afternoon, you fucking sleazy asshole. Anyway. How are you no.
Hey, no one wakes me up until it's 6 p.m. And I'm like,
Okay, we're gonna save real quick. Just gonna...
Damn it, Angel, are you about to shoot up the place again?
Whatever I want.
My mistake.
Whatever I want!
Look out! No, please! I don't want no trouble!
Dude, the blonde girl.
Oh, good lord. It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice. And let me tell you, the Spacer's choice is quite possibly the worst choice ever.
Oh, you calm down.
Oh yeah, it's nice seeing you in the chat. DSP screenshots.
That's a name I haven't heard in 50 years.
How was all the...
Don't look funny at the crew.
What are your thoughts on all this latest DSP madness? Guys? 2021, the world is dying. Go back. Darn, how bad 2020 was. Ah, yes, Apiki Okami. Good to see you in the chat as well.
Peaky Okami.
Better than usual around here. Chief wants to reduce board traffic, give tram freight more paths. Are there enough trams in Hudson
Anyway.
to make up the difference?
It's funny because he's British and he's ahead of us. Apparently 2021's on fire.
Oh no! Anyway.
Oh no, anyway. Alright, let's see. Let's check ye old journal. Well, let's go. Yeah, let's go head back to Roseway and do a quest there. What's the worst that could happen?
Are you siding with the corporation? That doesn't kick in your ass.
No, I'm not siding with them. I just need to go get someone's pack of smokes.
Well, congratulations, Angel. You created Space Aids.
This ain't a CD Projekt Red game.
It's funny because I just said that live on air.
Really now? Can people actually hear you now, finally?
Yes, I said I finished Cyberpunk.
Oh,
So,
good.
Yeah, so remember I had to mute myself because of
Ladies and gentlemen,
music.
my co-host has returned. Say hello, co-host.
Yeah, fuck off.
You're no Jaden.
Wow.
Bah.
So I'm pretty sure Phoenix Rising doesn't have any music.
Now then.
No, I was always here. It's just Angel sounded like he was talking to himself.
Comes lean, mean, Thank you. Warning.
It's funny how that works, Angel.
Welcome back, Cap. Now that you have acquired a napkin.
Yeah, Elder Scrolls Bleeds, it's... I would play it more, because of how much grinding it is. It's, they did get rid of the time gates for the chests, for opening chests. So they're open automatically.
Don't forget my pizza. It's a double pepperoni and 4 cheeses, labeled under "fuck you." I think that's like my favorite sarcasm out of Fallout 4. Yeah, can I have a pepperoni pizza and a calzone name under "fuck you"?
Wait, was that a line from Fallout?
Yeah, that was a line from Fallout 4.
Bullshit, I would have remembered it.
Yeah, it was the sarcastic option for when you had to go hunt down the one android thingy to get into the Institute. That's your sarcastic option right there.
Does your weapon keep breaking? Maybe I'm doing it wrong. Nice Breath of the Wild reference.
Suck it, Breath of the Wild. Where the heck's
Leave
Tom?
Breath of the Wild alone. I think he died.
Oh, good, he's dead. He was an
Like,
asshole anyway.
He's been here, like, when I entered. I don't know where he went.
I don't know, Tom has a bad case of doing this. He's probably with his family or something. But in the meantime... I hope y'all are having a fantastic new year, dude. Be sure to send me tons of bits and cheers.
Oh, man, here he goes. Oh, yeah, I'm pretty sure I can't make any certain jokes now.
Yeah, you better watch your mouth, mister. Otherwise, it's straight to ban world with you.
Bring on your fucking...
What were you just about to call me, mister? Yeah, I think my co-host is a neo-Nazi.
Oh, shut up, I'm not.
You sure about that?
Listen here, you little shit. All I want is this crystal to upgrade my health. And I think I know where it is, and it's gonna piss me off.
Don't forget, name's Huge Ass Man. I get it. Huge Ass Man.
I don't get it. I'm sorry, I'm stupid.
Do mind Zalex, he's a bit slow.
I'm pretty sure your chat remembers me. I wasn't gone that long.
Alright, here we go.
It's not his fault. You're let's make sure all lives matter. Ooh.
There you go. How did I never do this one? Nobody else in warmer. Oh man, here he goes, AFK. I wonder if I can cheese this. I'm sorry, Okami, but peace was never an option. Give me some more. Oh yeah, okay, I got bad days, so caught up in my mind and
Alright, and we are back.
Nice cock, bro.
Shut up, Zalex. Just shut up for 5 minutes.
Wow, I'll be quiet for the rest of the night.
Ugh, just...
Why don't you eat my ass?
Okay.
Wanna talk about it, Angel?
No, I'm just very tired.
Oh man, quote unquote tired.
I just had to move a bunch of shit.
Buddy, I'm more tired than you. Nah, I'm kidding.
Oh hey, a door to pick. Perfect.
Keep entering to get. Where am I going? I feel like
What are you
I
doing here?
am going the wrong way. No. This is not a place I want to be at. Dude, look, look at that draw distance. It's like Dark Souls. The Dark Souls of draw distance.
I'm about to hurt you for that.
Fuck my ass.
Oh boy, more bits. Perfect. Oh, a vending machine too.
No one ever cared about Zalex until I.
Time to sell some of this food I don't even use.
What? Where am I?
Alright. Alright.
He needed me.
Hey, level 14. Now then.
Angel, you suck. Now getting.
Now then.
Oh no, Angel. Your Zalex die. Yeah. Angel, and they said my jokes were bad.
Alright, there we go. And now we get ourselves a perk.
Perk point this isn't Fallout.
Yeah. Whatever you
And
say.
just so you know, Angel, you cannot get all perks
I know.
in one playthrough. Yeah, just telling you, isn't that kind of RPG?
Yep.
I think Cyberpunk is the same way.
I'm fine with it.
You know what? I was watching. I don't know if you heard of Maddie Plays and ACG.
Uh-huh.
I was watching their podcast, and they bring up a good point. That the whole
Yeah.
how do I explain it? Now that I feel this is some streamer's fault, not pointing fingers at you, but the whole oh man, now that Cyberpunk's done, what is the next big game?
It's good how it works.
And I'm like, and they were like saying, kind of hurts because there's hundreds of games coming out before the next big release. A lot of them are indie games, AA games.
Indie games, ring.
And
Yeah.
it's just kind of sad that a lot of games just seem to be ending up forgotten because of a lot of AAA releases.
Well, yeah, that seems to be the cycle. I don't know how out of the loop you are with this.
Oh no, it's just like a lot of these games that tend to be forgotten are actually very good games. Or sometimes even better than the AAA games.
Well, yeah. Like I said, this ain't nothing new.
Queer.
I remember when Kingdom Come Deliverance came out. Good times, good times. That game's a AA game.
Also, from what ACG said, a lot of devs, from what Cyberpunk with CDPR did, it did open a lot of developers' eyes on how to start releasing games now. I'm like, you don't say. You're telling me...
We're gonna release them more like this now from now on. Half-baked.
I think developers do now know about, not to release their games in a state this bad.
You're shit.
I'm crazy if you...
It's been a rip.
It's a shitty cigarette case.
Oh yeah, Athena's vault when you finish her questing, when you the last one. You know what it's called?
So, you gonna stand here and lord it over me or what?
Penetrating Athena's vault. Oh my god, you fucking asshole! We get it. Laugh, damn you, laugh.
Oh, by the way, Final Fantasy VII Remake won Best RPG of the Year.
That's good. I liked it.
Damn right, it should have won something. I swear to Christ, if I looked into that page and I saw Last of Us 2 won instead, I'm just... How the fuck is that possible?
Don't get me wrong, Last of Us 2 did improve on a lot. It's just the story took a giant shit.
The gameplay did the bare minimum of improvement.
Oh, pipe at you! They actually did better than Last of Us 1. Where where it took a shit was the story.
Well, no shit.
Everything else took a massive improvement. And we also forget, directed by Neil Druckmann. Don't forget, we're also the writers for Last of Us 2.
Keep in mind, Neil Druckmann is also a writer.
Yeah, he wasn't the only one.
Yeah, but he's the main finger to point at.
Oh man, but remember, it's like with Star Wars. The problem with Anakin wasn't the actor. Sometimes it's the director, the writers.
Back off. I
Will I buy a Last of Us 3? Depends who's in it.
Fuck that shit. No, don't buy it. Show them that you didn't like the second one with your money.
Like I said, depends who's in it. Because if it's... I want to say, if they pull the same shit with Abby and Ellie together, pass.
They're most likely
And I
gonna.
think and just pass then.
Like,
Does that mean I'll stop buying Naughty Dog games? No.
oh fuck yeah, I'm avoiding all Naughty Dog games. They don't deserve my money anymore.
Well, it depends. They can make new IPs.
Yeah, so it's still Naughty Dog though.
Doesn't change the fact that it's the Empire.
God damn, I love shotguns.
That doesn't mean I only get excited for games. That depends if they want to make new IPs.
They're gonna have to. Because what's Naughty Dog gonna do? Drag Nathan Drake's ass from the grave again?
I'm pretty sure they're not gonna pull a Saw. But I'll be sad if they... The only way I see them continuing Uncharted is... if they pull a whole, if they continue Chloe's story. But we never knew that much about Chloe to begin with. Also, they should bring back, what's his face from 2? Who looked like,
You mean
I
Rafe?
forget what that actor's name. No, from Uncharted 2. You know that guy that you spend like half the game with, and then like he gets his legs broken?
Oh, you mean... That's Uncharted 3, dingus.
What? I thought it was Uncharted. Oh yeah, 3. They should bring him back. They say he's still around.
I mean, yeah, but... The thing is, it has to come with chemistry. Like, the reason why Nathan Drake works so well is because he can bounce off of people. He has that back and forth. Where with Chloe, it kind of felt more one-sided, really. Like she doesn't really have that charisma, you know. Not saying Chloe's bad or anything. It's just she's no Nathan.
But like, it depends on what does Naughty Dog do going forward. Joe kind of said this too. Maybe Neil Druckmann's learned.
Maybe he did learn his lesson. Maybe he'll actually get people that'll reel him in. Because that's kind of what happened here. Much like other games of the past. And movies. They were surrounded by fucking yes men.
What Druckmann needs to do is do what the other developers do. How do I explain it? Do what Cory Barlog's doing. Congratulate other Sony devs on when they're exclusives. Don't like get pissed off. Ghost of Tsushima did better. And then when he tried to pull with the Game of the Year with the player's choice.
Ugh, don't even get me started on the Game of the Year shit.
Like the player's voice thing, where he tried to, where he was telling people to mass vote Last of Us 2 to get people mad. And it makes me think that Neil really hasn't learned. And believe me, I've heard about Neil since since Uncharted. Not Uncharted. It was before Uncharted 4. It was Last of Us.
Yeah.
1, when I first heard about him. I
Like,
didn't know much about him back then yet.
Last of Us 1 is his big debut sort of deal. Then he took the realms of Uncharted 4, and granted, I really liked Uncharted 4. It's possibly my favorite out of the series. I freaking love it to death. That was technically my first Uncharted game.
It's not an Ubisoft game if something's not glitching out.
And I'm not gonna lie. I was kind of excited for Last of Us 2 when that got announced. But when the whole script got leaked, and nobody saw me steal that, right? I didn't mean to. Whoops. Nobody saw that. Okay, good. But
what I want to say about the story,
like when I saw the script and I read it, I felt genuinely insulted because I had recently played the original Last of Us.
Can't say I do.
here's the thing: Joel wasn't gonna live forever.
Well, no shit.
And it's kind of obvious. From the first game, he's made enemies.
Yeah, no shit.
He's killed someone that would want to get revenge on him. The problem with the Last of Us 2 structure is that it's story structured. It's all over the place. It's like I said, when how the game starts with Ellie, and like, who's this dude? Why is he mad at me? You said something, okay? It wasn't until the end of the game. I'm pretty sure I would have forgotten why. It's stuff like that. It's the flashbacks. How I think I would have structured the story.
Like, the story structure is an issue, but the story itself is also not good. Like people do stupid things because the plot demands it, not because it's a logical choice.
Oh, you mean the plot armor that legit at times makes no fucking sense?
Well, more the fact of people doing stuff completely out of character, you know.
Oh yeah, like
you
Tommy.
know, hello, my name's Joel. This is my brother Tommy, and my password is 12345.
I think the argument over that one was he softened.
Yeah, but there's no establishing shot.
Yeah, that's true. He would have softened. I would say he softened being in such a that town they made
in Jackson. But the thing is, he was on patrol, so it wouldn't really do that much to him.
Here's how I would have. Then Theo said this as well. How would you would have structured the story better? First of all, maybe all the flashbacks from the past at the beginning. Yeah, it would have been a very slow start. It would have been better that way.
Probably.
No, this is stretching it because they clearly. The whole Abby was a weird retcon. Maybe Abby could have been DLC after Last of Us 1.
Or perhaps maybe have Abby be her own separate campaign.
Right there, that's what Young said. Because when you play Abby's section, completely different game from Ellie's. Like when you play as Abby, and then you get to Ellie, you're like, Abby's like, who are you? Why should I care?
Oh no, you're the daughter of that one doctor I killed who was a black guy in the original?
Wasn't he white?
No, he was a black guy. It was confirmed that he was a black guy.
Right, I have to replay the game again to see.
What? Go ahead, I highly recommend the first game. I honestly prefer the first game.
Here's a problem with Abby's part. I don't like Abby.
Well, yeah, no shit.
I don't like her fucking character on how she acts.
Well, yeah, because she's
she put most of her friends in danger.
She's a freaking sociopath. She is nothing but a freaking a weapon machine thingy, and they.
I did like punching zombies, except clickers. Apparently, I couldn't punch them to a certain degree. Apparently,
But like, I'm okay with not having a likable protagonist. There are many points of media where the protagonist is completely unlikable, but you fucking just but it's his character that keeps you around. Like remember The Godfather? I can guarantee you those guys weren't really the you weren't really watching The Good Guys, now were you?
About part 2. We don't speak of the third movie, sadly. But the thing with Abby is she's not likable. I did not like her.
Well,
as from what her friend
like,
said, she's an asshole. Her best friend's pregnant. She fucked her baby daddy.
Now let me explain this to you. A character doesn't have to be likable for you to relate to them. If they were, if I would be more fine if they, like, you know what I mean, empathy and all that, you know.
Oh no, I just didn't like Abby's personality at all.
Well, yeah, no shit. That's because Abby is a goddamn.
This could have worked, but when you play as Abby's campaign, you can tell at times it's like the whole Ellie thing was an afterthought. It's like they wanted to make a new character, but they had a shoehorn alien somehow. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah. Alright.
I'm pretty sure people will forget. But when Last of Us 3 comes out, depending on what that story is, people are not going to buy it. It's going to suffer the same fate Alien and Terminator did. If you piss off the viewer base and the player base enough, they're not going to return. It almost happened with Star Wars. It was the Mandalorian that was keeping it alive.
Monarch is a hotbed of political activity. I can't imagine.
Where should I start?
You'll want to hire the services of a skilled. Once you have everything you need, make your way to Hiram Blythe's compound.
I got some questions for you. Alright, I'm off.
So who's the new god of developers? And ACG said, we really shouldn't do that no more.
Yeah, no shit.
Because from what CDPR showed us, they can fall due to greed. So, greed.
Clearly, you didn't learn your lesson from Bethesda, Zalex.
Oh, no, Bethesda was always shady.
Oh, but I remember when everyone...
I think Bethesda's problem is what ZeniMax is doing to them.
Funko Pop.
Like I would love them to port more of the old Fallout and Elder Scrolls games. The problem is it's ZeniMax.
Hey, if they ported over New Vegas over to the modern consoles, I would buy that shit within an inch of my life.
Also, I think the same problem Last of Us 3 is also stemming towards the next Elder Scrolls game. If you have played Blades and 76, you can straight up guess what's going to be in the next Elder Scrolls game. They are going to have a settlement system.
Well, no shit. Though I think... Well... I hate to say this, but
Atari said this better. If it's not a certain area, it's a hard skip, a hard pass. And I do think they said it's... What did they say Elder Scrolls 6 is supposed to take place in?
I think it's supposed to take place in, like, what, Hammerfell or some shit?
Yeah, Hammerfell. And that's what everyone's saying. If it's not Hammerfell, or I forgot what the other area was, it's a hard skip, because it's kind of cleared up, but doesn't know what this series is about no more.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this, it's gonna be a very watered down Skyrim, that's what it's gonna be. They're probably even gonna take out in dialogue choices entirely. All you're gonna get is yes or no.
I still want to play 76, but I want to wait for one more expansion.
If there's one more expansion.
I think they they're pretty doing good since there hasn't been anything going on. I think I pretty much
Like,
found everything.
I hate to say this, but I do like 76's settlement building, because it is way better than Fallout 4's. I like it. I like being able to make my own house. And
Why
it's
did
not...
we stop playing? Oh yeah, it was just the lack of content at the
What?
time.
The lack
There
of
wasn't much to, yeah, there wasn't much to do, but I know there was another thing that was kind of stopping us from playing.
The fact that you made us play it day in and day out.
No, it was for me as well, why I also got tired.
Got you. Hmm.
They finally fixed the damn radiators. Now if they could do something about the smell.
Crawl out, true to fallout. Oh, the...
Have you seen this map? Revolt offers with information leading to the capture of noted terrorist Phineas Wells. Report any sightings to your local board embassy.
I'm gonna go turn in Phineas.
Oh god.
Ah, what's the worst thing that could happen?
I'm the only person that has ever done that besides to get the platinum. I can do it since he's such a nice man.
Hmm.
Not me. I was.
I'm a little worried. Is he gonna backstab me later? Is this gonna be a
No,
BioShock thing?
Nah, he's not. I forget the dude from BioShock's name.
He's not an Afton.
No, he's not a villain. All he's doing is trying to help you
Oh,
discover who you are. He's just a nice old man. I think a lot of people never turn him in.
uh,
Yeah, like the only reason they turn him in is for after your first playthrough.
I don't know.
Then it comes to the point where like, I just can't do it. It's the goodness in me that stops me from doing it. But I guarantee the next Elder Scrolls game is gonna have a settlement system. When I was playing Blades, I'm like, really? A settlement system?
Yeah, a settlement system with microtransactions. I swear to Christ, if I see time savers anywhere in that game, I'm going to yell at you, Zalex.
It's gonna have microtransactions. If it has the it's going to have the what is it that Bethesda Club shit?
Creation Club.
Creation Club. It's gonna be in it, and that has microtransactions in it.
Who knows?
It's gonna have microtransactions.
Maybe they'll turn themselves around. Who knows?
Rizzo's Purpleberry Fudge. A salt sour candy shell around.
Oh no, Amelia! No, turn the radio off. Ripped. But well, I don't like the whole idea with 76. It's supposed to fill us in the void between 4 and 5.
Now then. Bit of a
I can turn Felix in. Oh, good lord, no. Okay. So, well, we're gonna save. We're gonna save.
Just so you know, half the time it's kind of hard to get the board to agree with you.
So if I say I'd like to report a crime, you gotta listen to me.
Did you actually? Now then.
My friend Felix slapped his foreman with a toss ball stick.
Boss, I told you, he was slandering my rangers.
You finally
Complete
did it,
hard
huh?
vault. Oh, I did 3 of
Good
them.
for you.
Okay.
Been a long time.
My box hauling days are officially behind me. Say hello.
You're not gonna reprimand him for blood. I don't wonder if I made a mistake. Yep, welcome aboard and all that.
You know, I will also say with
Now then.
Nothing at this
You
time.
need.
with Ubisoft games going forward, I am kind of worried, especially when it comes to Assassin's Creed.
You mean like every Ubisoft game? Because be
No,
honest,
it's their formula, what they're doing. That I am kind of a little bit worried. Oh, I can do my health upgrade. Going forward. Now, mind this whole ancient trilogy of Assassin's Creed that they've been doing with Layla. Everyone agrees after playing Valhalla, Odyssey and Origins was much better. They're like, maybe we were a bit too hard on Odyssey. But, and also from Phoenix Rising, I think going forward, it's kind of obvious where they want to go. I'll give Phoenix this, it's a new IP, so I'll let them off the hook for that. Now with Assassin's Creed, it's kind of obvious they want to make a new IP.
Don't you let them get away with it. You put their feet by the fire. Like, if you let them get away, I'm talking to you. You need to start holding these companies more accountable for shit.
I'm gonna give them like less shit for Phoenix Rising because it's kind of clear they have creativity still. Now, when it comes to Assassin's Creed, it's kind of clear they also want to make a new IP. They're just stuck with the Assassin's Creed name. They're just scared it's not gonna sell. Man, I look at Phoenix Rising, I'm like, Phoenix Rising is doing okay. But, for Assassin's Creed going forward, these games need to be much shorter. Also, Phoenix Rising is pretty short. But Assassin's Creed games, they need to start getting shorter. Because they are a little bit too long. Like, it's like with Odyssey. I'd like to do New Game Plus, just not for a while.
And let's compare that to some of the older Assassin's Creed games that were like 10 to 15 hours long in their main campaigns.
What else is wrong with the whole RPG thing is it's been a thing since some of the old Assassin's Creed games. That's kind of clear Ubisoft wants to start doing that. I think they should tone down their open worlds. Because Valhalla had a lot of like filler shit in it that was unacceptable.
You're talking to Ubisoft, the company that is known to make the most generic open world games possible. You're asking a little much for them. Deadeye assault rifle.
But back to the whole seeing companies as the new god developers, don't do it no more. Don't do that no more. Because they're going to suffer the same fate, it seems. Because who else is there? Sucker Punch and From Software. I feel like... And Santa Monica. Santa Monica's only made one game.
Yeah, From Software's had its fair line of stinkers.
I think the reason Sucker Punch hasn't gotten a lot of shit is because they didn't make that many games this gen.
They haven't made that many games since freaking Sly Cooper died.
No, they did Infamous First Light. That was it. They were. I think the whole Ghost of Sushi was.
Oh yeah, I remember Infamous.
I think the whole point of Ghost of Sushi was the reason it took so long for them to make a game was Ghost of Tsushima. They were trying to figure out a new idea, and they wanted pretty much that. Not gonna lie, Ghost of Sushi was pretty good. And everyone agrees, Ghost of Sushi is pretty fun. Wouldn't you agree, Heimlich?
No, I wouldn't. Because I've never played it.
Yeah. Why don't you fucking play, you fucking monkey?
I'm not gonna play trash. No. No, I don't know.
You should play Ghost of Tsushima. It actually is really fun.
I'll get around to it.
You know, I should get the axe dodge attack.
Guess I'll just be the one naysayer that says I'm not into it.
Also, it's a better Assassin's Creed game. Oh yeah, pretty much everyone agrees on that. It's a damn good, better Assassin's Creed game than Ubisoft will ever make.
Have that equipped.
And don't worry, there's no towers. There is fog on the map. How you get rid of the fog is just explore.
I was thinking about what you said before.
And people seem to give
and I'm thinking
Tsushima shit for its combat being easy. Here's the thing: the game was marketed as well, you see, a sword's gonna kill you in your goddamn one hits. That was the whole marketing.
Well, now I gotta go buy this woman's soap.
Angel.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the thing. That was a marketing, because people do give the game shit for its combat. I'm like, that was the game's marketing. That if a sword hits you in real life, you're gonna die pretty damn quick.
But more realism, dude.
That's the realism of the game. Is the sword's gonna kill you in near one hit. Oh man, I did a core challenge. And I think on hard mode it does the same thing as well too, where that logic still applies in almost all the modes, where you're near dead if certain circumstances if you get hit by a sword.
Meanwhile,
Pretty
Ubi.
much like Dark Souls, just ramp the hell out of it. I mean, Dark Souls kind of does the same thing. Hey, they hit you with a certain weapon, it's kind of obvious you're going to die in one hit.
Well, undoubtedly. But Dark Souls does it better. Damn. You fucking heard me.
I can get set. Why would I want 6 amber? No, fuck off.
Like,
So I can see all Ubisoft games going forward having this sort of shop system.
all Ubisoft games are just the most generic open world you can think of. Ubisoft.
Hear you a little shit. Phoenix Rising is actually pretty fun.
Okay, that's the one exception out of how many?
I think I got.
Because everyone said that with Phoenix Rising, it's kind of clear Ubisoft can make a damn good game. They're just stubborn about it. It's kind of clear. They can make a good game.
You're welcome.
Other than that, like, think of how many games, mainly their Assassin's Creeds and their Far Cries, have it been giant open world towers for you to go expand the map with, and collectibles for you to go find.
I want to say the only recent good Ubisoft games besides Phoenix in the past have been Odyssey, Origins, Far Cry 5 to a certain extent, and New Dawn. And I do feel like New Dawn is a testing ground for what they want to do. Because that stuff did carry over to Valhalla, where they kind of want to do settlement stuff. Also, New Dawn was pretty short. So I'll give it that as well.
Well, that's because it was a side game. It wasn't a main title.
Yeah. It was also pretty good for what I played. The only downside is how they did the multiplayer. You can play with your friends, you just can't do the story with your friends. Though you can do the final boss with your friends, so that's a good thing. My problem with New Dawn is, look, Ubisoft, you're not Dark Souls. Like, this boss I'm fighting, it's kind of clear, I do need a dodge roll. Never do this again.
Wait, what do I gotta do now? Find sweetheart cakes. On Monarch. Purchase a dustback rifle.
God, are you being gay again?
No, but I am helping the gays.
Are you shitting me? No! Okay, I did.
I find the lack of romance in this game disturbing. Looks like I need to kill a Zalex.
I can't read. What?
Up, I guess we're going to Monarch. Oh yeah, the pig roach is playing COD tonight.
Womp womp. Oh, you mean the game that he complains that Cyberpunk has no originality, and yet he'll play COD games and the Creed games every single year.
Yeah, dude. Alright, time to go to
Also,
Monarch.
the amount of shit that Cyberpunk has been getting, it's weird because Valhalla is almost as worse in its current state. I want to tell you the glitches that are in Valhalla. Okay, that glitch has been in the game and is going to be in the game for 2 straight months. Until that Yuletide event is done, that glitch is staying there. I want you to know how annoying that glitch is. Yes, it's easily fixable. Another glitch is half the fucking side content does not work. I've tried. In the starting area, most of the first quest you come across is bugged. You cannot finish it. For me, I couldn't even access it. It looked like it was there, like I'm running into something, but it's not spawning in. And if you advance the story a little bit, that thing is gone. What else? There are so many bugs in Valhalla. So many awful bugs. And it makes me think, really? Like, y'all just gonna be quiet about this, but y'all will go crazy with Cyberpunk.
That's cause nobody gave 2 shits about Ass Creed Valhalla. Cause you know what people thought? It was another Ass Creed game.
But
people
the
were
glitches in Valhalla are just as worse. Some of them are game breaking. Why does Valhalla get a free pass?
You think Valhalla is getting a free pass? Okay, where the fuck are the stairs? Hold on. How am I supposed to get down here?
Because I guarantee you, now that I think about it, what happened with Cyberpunk will happen again. It's just people will not have the same reaction.
Don't think I've seen you around.
It seems to happen a lot now.
See, you must have seen those UDL gunships.
I'm doing something wrong with this, aren't I?
Which means I never get on behalf of Swell. I'm not supposed to do that. It's against. We don't get. Okay. Oh, but did he just say raptidons and cat? Anyway.
Welcome to Planet Shithole.
Maybe you could do me a favor.
Why don't you shut the hell up, fucking monkey? You make me horny.
I got this Rizzo's Rangers Tossball poster coming in on the next sublight shipment, signed by the Black Hole himself. Only I haven't heard anything in a while.
Sure.
Thanks a bunch.
Sure, I can ask about that. Alright. Welcome to Planet a la Shithole, or as we like to call it, Monarch.
Please, someone help me. My boy's in trouble.
Hmm?
Oh, thank you
What
for
I do?
stopping. Everyone acts like nothing's wrong. Like my little boy isn't at risk of being eaten by some vile creature.
I do recommend Phoenix Rising. It is pretty
He
good.
ran away.
This is better
Especially
than
if you're
Breath of the Wild.
I just know.
It's better than Breath of the Wild. At least in this game, your weapons don't fucking break after fighting 8 enemies.
I'm down, take me.
You need to calm down. I promised my boy. He ran out. Oh, look.
Listen here, you little shit. At least your weapons don't break after fighting 8 enemies.
Well, I've got.
But this is... Both games have their ups and downs.
Well, gotta go find this kid. But yes, I'm aware.
Oh, okay, I could do that in midair, huh? But, I can tell you this, how the guy is gonna play this game. He'll do the mandatory, Tartarus puzzles, the shrines.
We gotta go exploring.
He'll do the mandatory stuff, and then after that he'll stop giving a shit and he'll start getting annoyed. Like, this is not a game for him. Angel.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, this is not a game for him. Like I said, he has no reason to play. The reason I play this, I'm a sucker when it comes to games like this. When it comes to like,
well, the question is,
history.
well, people don't really need an exact reason to play a game. I can't believe I'm saying this.
His reason is, oh, it's new. What is it about? I don't know. It's a new AAA. I'll get it for the views. That's his reasoning. Like, that's awful.
Well,
So you're right. You're a consumer.
Well, that's just how it works for him, you know. He's gotta do it, otherwise he cannot make money. And I hate to say that, but that's kind of how he works. Ooh, safe. Oh wow! All I gotta do is just hold down a button and it immediately hacks. Wow, such an innovative concept, right, Bethesda?
Oh, I thought you were gonna say right, Watch Dogs.
Oh wow, the game ain't glitchy as shit, ain't that right, Bethesda and CD Projekt Red?
Where am I going exactly?
Oh, look, I can open a door and walk in it and not have it load.
I see where I need to go.
Where that came from?
But yeah, I do feel like this is a sleeper hit. Like I said, I'm a sucker when it comes to games like this, based on history and Greek mythology.
Consume!
But he's not gonna like the Tartarus puzzles at all. He is going to hate them. after a certain point.
Let him learn from his mistakes.
Oh, believe me, they're gonna confuse the shit out of him.
You forget he has the power of chat hand-holding.
I don't think his chat knows about this game either.
Derek will come up with something, don't worry.
It's like if he plays a Valkyria Chronicles game. Chat cannot help him with that. He's on his own. There are games that he's played that chat cannot help him. Because there are games that they have not played, or that straight up, it's RNG on what the game will do. I'm supposed to go all the way around, right? Okay, yeah, where I'm facing. Oh no, Angel, your partner died.
And that's how it's done.
Oh no, Angel, Zalex died.
Good. Wait, if he's dead, who am I talking to?
Would you be sad?
It would be sad. Vending machine discovered.
And then I'm forgotten like a day later.
A big old puddle of ooze.
Like,
Geronimo! Oh god, it's acid!
What a fucking moron.
Hey, I have a high intelligence, thank you.
Hey, have fun with Monarch. Some of the enemies are kind of annoying. Listen, man, I'm chopping down trees. Chopping down. To be honest, not many games like this either. The only game that acted like this was a Genshin Impact. That game hurt itself by being a gacha game.
That. Uh-oh, what's that?
Everyone agrees. The problem with Genshin Impact is it hurts itself by being a gacha game.
There.
Get back here, little ow.
Alright, let's see. Pools of acid, okay. Yep, those exist.
Oh no, Angel, I'm horny. still like Fallout. I think the problem also why Cyberpunk was overhyped. Angel?
Yes, I can hear you.
My theory on why it's overhyped, well, it's what the game is based off of, an old board game from the 80s. That's one thing. Those people did freak out that it was getting a sequel, a video game sequel. Oh, and they're like, who is it? Oh, CDPR. Their game at their belt was Witcher 1 and 2 at the time. Like, oh, okay, it seems pretty damn, like, it'll be pretty cool. They had the teaser. And they're like, that's part of the hype. That's part one of the hype. Okay, also, given that there are people that apparently also never knew this, that they also gave it to the hype, add in that one. Another thing, there's not that many Cyberpunk games. It's the same people, why people really like Ghost of Sushi. There's not that many samurai games. The only Cyberpunk games there are Deus Ex and Mankind Divided kinda rubbed people the wrong way. Another one is Ghostwire Tokyo, I believe. I think that one.
Yep.
Okay. What else contributed to this extremely huge hype?
Fallout 76 existing?
No. CDPR's PR is, I will remember this, they went way too far with their PR. I want to explain their PR. Oh, what is some of this useless shit? Oh, Rockstar Energy Drink Cyberpunk 2077. Let's hype it up more with a car you can win. I will say their PR was also an issue. They were really overhyping this game absurdly. Like, everyone's at fault here. Like, there's a reason the game was really extremely overhyped. A lot of people said people expected this. Oh, Witcher 3 extended its hype even more.
Well, yeah, no shit. I was gonna wait. I was wondering when you were gonna acknowledge the big elephant in the room.
Yeah, Witcher 3, knowing how good that game was, people expected a lot of shit. They're just shocked at what happened.
They didn't actually even start working on it until they finished Blood and Wine.
Yeah, that's the thing people forget. This game wasn't made in 8 years. The concept was 8 years ago. The concept was back in, with that first teaser trailer. That was it. They were still working on Witcher 3. It had 4 years in development, not 8. It's kind of like when people say with 10 years of Final Fantasy 15, when it really wasn't 10 years.
Yeah, that development sure did feel like 10 years though.
Yeah, but like it was like how many years? Like what? Pretty much the same thing.
It was like 5 years.
Yeah, it's the same way with Cyberpunk. It was only 4 years of development. And I believe their dev team is smaller.
Doubt.
Like me, how do I feel about the game? Well, I do feel lied to. Especially how if you followed their live wire. Like, the game is good. I'm pretty sure they'll fix it later on down the line if they can. And like I said, it's I do feel lied to. Here's the thing, people want the cut content in it. The people forget from the trailers, like the something subject to change. Like this isn't the final product. Like sometimes cut content is they cut certain stuff out.
Yeah.
Because it interferes with either the world, the game world, or it just straight up can cause game-breaking bugs. So they have to take it out, aka like the wall running, which that was taken out a long time ago. And I can see why the game doesn't have that. Because I can see where places you can get stuck on.
Oh, hey, Felix and the others got perk points now.
Can also bring out this topic with Royal. Royal was good. The whole thing of wanting it to be DLC. How would that work? Why would you want it? And I don't know why would you want a DLC. What do people mean? What do they think DLC actually means? Because if Royal is DLC, you're telling me you would pay $20 to redo an entire game's code?
Yeah.
It straight up does not work that way. When you play Royal, you can tell it's an entirely different game.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean go turn around and charge $40 for it.
Oh, hey.
I mean, look at fucking Blood and Wine. That was like what, $20, and that's a whole game in itself.
It's true. I don't mind. I'd say for that kind.
Like
Royal was like, I'd say my limit would be at the $40 mark. Or $30.
What's that? $80 for Kasumi costumes? Okay, Lone Key.
Yeah, when you play Royal, it's... actually, going back to the whole people think DLC, they'll say Miles Morales is DLC. Infamous First Light is DLC. Because by that logic, 95% of video game sequels are DLC. Because they will reuse the same maps. For Yakuza is the biggest example of this. Every Yakuza sequel and game in a franchise could be considered DLC by this logic for how many times each game reuses the same map over and over.
Well, now you're just being unreasonable.
It's like Draws Are Cold Steel is DLC because they reuse the same map. Every Lego game reuses the same map. That should be considered DLC by this logic. Prototype 2 is considered DLC. You see what I'm saying, right?
Well, what the difference between a Yakuza game and say Miles Morales is about 80 to 90 hours.
There's the thing about Miles Morales, it's a completely different map.
It's still New York, right?
It's still New York, but it's kind of clear they did make changes to the city.
It's not like they had to completely rework the game from the ground up. It's most likely they changed a few textures.
They did change a lot of the part of the city. Remember the parts in Spider-Man that were under construction?
Yep.
Yeah, those are brand new buildings now. Also add in the whole that dude's nuclear thing added into the city. Like I wouldn't say it's more of an. I want to see Miles Morales fits in the line of what First Light is. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Because when I played Spider-Man Miles Morales, it's kind of clear they changed New York up a bit.
And like, you can't deny there are games that are basically glorified DLC. Cough, cough, Lost Legacy, cough, cough.
Cough, cough, every Kingdom Hearts game that reuses the same damn map so many times. I think you know which map gives me PTSD.
Hello.
Because, yeah,
No.
Kingdom Hearts is also guilty of this.
What? No corp.
Not all the time.
You're welcome. That you could.
And Miles Morales was pretty damn good as well. I still had fun.
She's like. What?
But yeah, he also plays different. He also does play differently from Peter. Obviously, I was just curious.
And how dare you say the Kingdom Hearts games are glorified DLC? I'ma smack you for that shit.
How many fucking times do they reuse Traverse Town over and over?
Well, let's see. Kingdom Hearts 1, and then in Chain, and then
in 2.
No, it was not in 2. That was Twilight Town.
Oh, I also add in Twilight Town. How many times that map's been used as well?
Let's now that back on the Traverse Town, it was used in Recoded, and then in Dream Drop Distance, but they did add stuff to the map in Dream Drop. And in Twilight, as for Twilight Town, it made a brief appearance in Chain, then it was in 2, and then for 358 over 2 days, no doubt it's going to be in there because it's the main location, and then it made an appearance in 3. And
I feel like there's an allegory for this. It's cutting down the bushes.
I think you're overreacting, Zalex.
Oh man, I'm cutting off all this bush.
That's what she said. What? Hold on.
And the thing is, I'm still gonna be excited for certain games. Why wouldn't I be? I think after Cyberpunk, I will keep my expectations in check.
And what did I tell you? What did I tell you? Nobody ever listens to Lone Key anymore.
I'm more shocked at the launch on how many times it crashed on me every 20 minutes. Like, there's no way I can beat this game in this state.
I've actually seen PC footage of Cyberpunk, and holy shit, it's like fucking night and day.
You want to know what I find interesting about the PC? How dark it is. Because when you play on
I don't
console,
know. I don't know what you're on about. It did not look dark at all for me.
Oh, so I'm not much of a graphics short. I'll always say